Pharaoh's scared of the Israelites' growth, so he wants all the baby boys to be killed! Therefore, when Moses is born, his mum hides him and then has a genius plan. She puts him in a basket among reeds so that Pharaoh's daughter will find him. Which she does. Pharaoh's daughter needs a Hebrew maid and, with genius planning, Moses' sister is there to give Pharaoh's daughter a helping hand in finding one. So Moses' mum gets to look after Moses while he's growing up. Yay! He then goes to live in a palace as Pharaoh's daughter's son. Very cushy. After an unrecorded length of time, Moses is out among his people and sees an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave. So he kills him! He then realises that everybody knows and that Pharaoh is so angry. He wants to kill him! So runs away. He ends up meeting a Midianite priest and marrying one of his daughters. Genius. It is whilst he is living with her, away from Egypt, that about 40 years after he left, God calls him and tells him that through him, God is going to release the people from slavery and take them to Canaan. What the? Oh.
I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. In other words, remember the promises I made all those years ago, and the way I miraculously enabled Abraham and Sarah to have a child as the starting point of their fulfillment. I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because of their slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them. So now go! I am sending you!
The sign God gives is that once he's released the people, they'll come back to the mountain where Moses is currently standing, Horeb, which is probably the same as Mount Sinai, and they will worship God there. Moses is still unconvinced, so God is angry, but decides to give him Aaron as a helper anyway. Moses heads back to Egypt. And is nearly killed on the way because his son isn't circumcised. Whereupon his wife, geniusly, steps in and saves the day. What do we learn from this?